Hey everyone, it's Darren with Amara here, and I wanted to show how to fix some of the warnings that you might be seeing in Amara's editor. So as you type along, you may see these little exclamation marks in your transcript, and these will pop up for a number of reasons, and you can they're kind of there to guide you, to show you how you may be able to improve your subtitles to be even more readable. These are really just warnings to guide you to make good decisions, and may not fit every single situation 100% of the time. Okay, that being said, let's get into it. So first off, I've got a transcript here loaded with a few warnings on it, and let's just take a look at the first situation here. So we can see that when I click on this one, I've got a highlight on the characters per second, which is at 71 characters. Our recommendation is to keep things under 22 characters per second. Let's just go ahead and fix that. We can do that through a few ways. I'm just going to go ahead and click and drag this subtitle to extend it to where I think it should be. And when I look at this, now I can see that, okay, that warning goes away. And I can, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I can go ahead and fine tune this timing by hitting the up arrow to truncate the end of the subtitle right where it needs to end. Okay, let's look at the next situation here on the subtitle below. On this subtitle, I'm getting the warning that there are more than 2 lines per subtitle. So in this, I may want to split this subtitle into 2 individual subtitles, or I could just combine the word encyclopedia onto the second line. So I'm going to go ahead and actually make that change just by putting my cursor there and hitting backspace to put it onto 2 lines. Perfect. Now the next situation is a line that has more than 42 characters on it. I'm just going to go ahead and place my cursor where I think the split needs to happen. Note, make your line splits, line breaks, at places that are grammatically logical. So you wouldn't want to put this line break somewhere where it unnaturally splits this sentence. A great place to put this line break here is after this comma. It's going to read really well and look right. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, just by hitting Shift-Enter. Now this gets a little bit trickier when you're looking at, if you're working in a translation. So I've just pulled up a French translation of the same video, and this first subtitle here, I've got a warning. And this is that same warning we saw before where one of the lines has more than 42 characters on it. So this is a situation that I can't fix by adjusting the line break. You'll notice that if I remove that line break and try to make it after the word Wikipedia, I still have 48 characters in the first line. So this to me is an indication that this first subtitle needs to be split into 2 subtitles. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and select everything after that comma. Once again, commas are great. If there's a comma in a subtitle, that's a great place to make a line break or to split it into 2 subtitles. Select that and cut it. I'm going to select underneath the subtitle and hit this little plus button to enter a new line, and then I'll paste it in. From there, I can still see that this line, it's over 42 characters. I should probably make a line break here. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and select right here and make that line break, just by hitting Shift-Enter. Now, there's 2 extra steps you've got to do when adding new lines in a translation like this. One, you should always re-scroll your translation to fit the reference language. And the way to do that is to select the little lock icon on the left-hand side down here and unlock these 2 transcripts. Now, scroll your translation to match the English, and then hit the lock icon again so that these 2 things scroll together. The second thing you need to do is you need to change and make sure that the syncing is accurate to the video. Just because you added a new subtitle in here does not mean it's going to perfectly sync it to the speech and cadence of the speaker. You should always go in and adjust this. So here we go. I've found right where this speaker finishes saying 2001. I'm going to go ahead and truncate this subtitle right to that point. Now I'm going to look at the next subtitle and make sure that one's lined up too. Whenever you add a new subtitle in, it's going to adjust the timing information for the subtitles that it's next to. So the one before it and the one after it will need to be reviewed to make sure that the syncing is still accurate. Okay, and that's my quick tips on how to fix those common subtitling warnings. I hope this video has been helpful, and I look forward to getting some more videos up in the future.